Subscribe and ring the bell to never miss an update. Hello everyone, it's officially the Thriftmas season. Today on Lady Mary Bath, we're exploring one of our favorite consignment shops with their holiday launch. Hidden Treasures Consignments is located just down the road from NASA and Space Center Houston. Let's go inside and discover out-of-this-world deals to decorate and celebrate Christmas. Join me. One of our favorite holiday launches of the year. It's in the Clear Lake area, and shoppers come from all over Houston to get in line for the deals. It's a sustainable and affordable way to add to your decor, gifting, and tabletop. We will see some familiar brands and collections today, such as the Mark Roberts Fairies, Fitz and Floyd, and some of our favorite holiday china. Welcome to Hidden Treasures Consignments. The holiday launch is a much anticipated event with shoppers lined up waiting for the doors to open. They welcome shoppers with cookies and wassail and some gift card giveaways. We will explore the Christmas shop and discover pieces with a bit of history and vintage charm. Let's have a look. Shoppers line up about an hour before the doors open, and many of them do some window shopping to get an idea of the new additions. It is quite an exciting day and a bit warm for Houston, but they're in the holiday spirit here with all of these great Christmas finds. And it does help that they do the gift card giveaways and have those wonderful refreshments. Have some favorite finds from the holiday launch here at Hidden Treasures. It's always a good opportunity to find some gifts. And these gold deer sell as soon as the doors open. Quite some interest for these. Priced at $37 for the pair. It's always interesting to see what sells the fastest. And some items surprise me. Perhaps they are overlooked. And it's almost easier to shop once a lot of the layers have disappeared, and you can find some great deals in this store. And you don't always have to add a Christmas pattern to your collection. You could use your classic china and add some wonderful holiday touches. You can add holiday elements to your everyday china pattern. This is Shandon from Noritake. It was made from 1988 to 2009. It has an Imperial Baroque design, gold banding, and white florals. You can also add holiday cheer and a pop of color to your everyday white dishes. Doesn't have to be your fine china with a gold rim. The holiday tumblers are perfect for a bar cart. You could also place on a tray and welcome guests as they arrive, offer them some iced tea. And it doesn't always have to be for your dinner table. Glassware is an important component to your holiday table. These ruby goblets can be used for many seasons. Vintage glass is always a great addition and elevates our setting. A familiar collectible that we've seen on our thrift adventures, the Mark Roberts Fairy, perched here in the sleigh. This is a company that was founded in Santa Ana, California in 1984. An angelic find. She is a showstopper. I can see her placed on a buffet or an entry table. Priced at $44. Be a great addition. A bigger than a Buick ornament. This one lights up. It was originally sold at QVC. It is well priced at $22. And that could be a table centerpiece. Here's a great addition for your table setting. A lovely find. A hidden gem behind the Mark Roberts Fairy. We find a set of 4 napkin rings, big and bold, for $9. This would be a way to dress up your holiday table or have a great hostess gift. The stockings are hung and the ornaments are on full display, including some that are vintage, that are hand assembled from kits that were popular in the 1960s. And there is one customer that is shopping the store for every vintage ornament. And I'm finding some in the other section of the store with the furniture, where they have some sea-themed and also some pink displays. I would love to see her trees. Here's a set of 3, priced at $15. And you'll see all the details with the sequins, pearls, and embellishments. They don't sell these craft kits anymore. These are beautiful, hand-painted, $3.50. That is a great deal. Vintage ornaments are in demand. This is handmade, priced at $3. That would be a fun ornament exchange. And these are the precious pearls. They were sold in a kit of 2 in 1976 at Lee Ward's craft store, priced at $10. Let's open this china cabinet and see what treasures we discover. The forest green ice beverages would be a great addition, not only for your holiday table, but also some blue and white chinoiserie, St. Patrick's Day. Love these. The anchor-honking 1950s inspiration line features the forest green Burple glass. This is the ice beverage. It has that swirled base. Would be a lovely addition to your holiday setting and many other times of the year. And I see the perfect pairing with a Lenox holiday. Let's have a look. Another example of shopping the entire store. Inside the china cabinet, we find even more of these vintage holly highballs. And another pattern with holly, Lenox holiday. Absolutely stunning. We sometimes find this pattern at estate sales, you may recall. That's how I started my collection. It is a holiday classic from Lenox, made in the USA. The 1950s meet the 70s. Lenox Holiday was launched in 1974 and became an instant Christmas classic with the traditional holly and berry design, 24-karat gold accents on an ivory china. This is one that graces many holiday tables. The trees are trimmed, and we have more holly inspiration that looks to be a vintage style tree topper for $9. Lots of whimsical additions in this section of the store, and a larger-than-life Mark Roberts fairy. This one comes with the original box. It's so big it needs its own zip code. It is priced at $279. And for the collector, this would be a great find. There's some wonderful gift opportunities here, some great price points in this room. I like to see what everyone buys. This room takes us from traditional to whimsical and a Mark Roberts larger-than-life fairy. It's priced at $279 with the original box. There are collectors that will be looking for something unusual like this. Mark Roberts is known for his luxurious fabrics and fine adornments. There is so much to discover in this room. If you're not decorating for Christmas, perhaps you want to add one element to your breakfast table, perhaps have your morning coffee out of a festive mug. This is an affordable, microwave-safe, easy-to-use pattern. It is from the Sweet Shop collection. And it doesn't have to have a top brand for it to be a nice addition for your Christmas tradition. I'm loving all the colors here. Some Annalee, we'll see more of this. And some very affordable finds. If you're looking for teacher gifts, something for your neighbor, you don't have to break the bank or go to a box store. The Jim Shore collection is quite popular. The Chili Dog has all the information on the bottom, which makes it even more interesting. It is made by UNESCO based on his designs. This Santa is almost a door greeter. If you're having a party, that would be fun to position him at the entryway. And he could even hold something on his tray with wishes for the season. And he's priced at $349 with the original box. Affordable ornaments from the Round Top collection. This gnome is priced at $3. Home is where the cat is, definitely at our house. And the panda. This is a unique ornament, priced at $350. That would be a wonderful addition to your tree. And these I can imagine being used in different ways, not just as ornaments. You could place an ornament on top and have that as part of your centerpiece. You get some great ideas just shopping the trees. And a familiar Santa that we have seen from Annalee. I'll tell you more about the history. Priced at $99, Santa with a gift bag. You probably see the Annalee dolls in your local antique consignment and thrift and at Charles Keaton and Round Top. They are highly collectible and is a nice whimsical addition to your holiday decor. They got their start with Annalee when she was a child in Concord, New Hampshire. She began selling these in the 1930s during the Great Depression, known for their joyful expressions on felt fabric. And in the 1950s, she turned her hobby into a business after a failed chicken farm business that she and her husband had. And the company is still in existence today in Meredith, New Hampshire. We find even more of the Annalee collection with Santa and Mrs. Claus. We have a few that we've added to our whimsical tree and decor. If you've seen our holiday home tour, if not, you can take a look at that. Lots of gingerbread houses, and the baking theme is represented in this area. And if you decorate your kitchen, these would be some great additions. Some years I do add things to our kitchen, and sometimes I just don't quite get to it. The Jingle Bells from Ray Dunn, and the Baker Nutcracker. That's the perfect addition to your coffee tea bar and anywhere in your kitchen, priced at $12. And I can see that gingerbread dish being a great addition as well. More Annalee and nutcrackers. These are Erzgebirgische Volkskunst, and I'll tell you more about the history. Love the gingerbread men. And that is a great collection to start. Priced at $29, which is a very good price. Makes a great gift. Nutcrackers have a history dating back to the 1300s in the Erzgebirge, the eastern part of Germany in the Ur Mountain region. This is from Richard Gläser, company that started in the 1930s, making these beautiful collectible nutcrackers. And here we have the baker with Lebkuchen, gingerbread, and he's well priced at $29 on the secondary market. This sells for $100. Lots of Santas to add to your collection. Annalee, the cookie jar, and of course we have to have a Santa mug that has such a great history that I shared at Mam Resale. And I'm also looking at the platters. If you need a gift for your neighbor, you could bake something homemade and gift it on one of these. $14 is a great price. Pfaltzgraff Winterberry launched in 1991. It is a great everyday option for the holidays and the winter season. This serving platter is well priced at $14, and they have the matching cookie jar. A holiday cookie jar is always a great gift. Fill with your best cookie recipe. And if you have the Falstaff Winterberry, you need this snowman. Priced at $29. The Jolly Wall Art Santa is such fun. That sells quickly. And we have some more Mark Roberts fairies. And the Jim Shore collection, I have never seen Santa and the reindeer. That is a complete set. Hard to find, priced at $179, 9 pieces. And now we're getting back into the traditional Christmas with a clever and affordable idea. I'll tell you more about this. And I'm loving the combination. They are creative with their displays. They give us some great ideas. An angelic centerpiece decorative item, and it's a tree topper for $8. This will have you looking at tree toppers a bit differently and a creative way to display. I like to watch the shoppers find these items. There's such joy and gives them some ideas on how to decorate their homes. A centerpiece can be simple and affordable. This angel tree topper is $8 and works beautifully to anchor a buffet, a dining table, and with this gorgeous piece for $49 with a wreath, that is the deal of the day. A modern look with the black and white and touches of gold and McKenzie Child's ribbon. The simple elegance of a gold and cream Christmas is also wonderful. And for $22, you could add this Santa. Even if that's all you have for your holiday decor, that is an elegant touch. And this large Santa has some velvet, some jewels, and this feather standing wreath. That would go beautifully together. This is an interesting item. I wonder what you might do with this. I would love to hear from you in the comments. A trio of Santas. I like that they have many different color schemes and styles represented here for holiday decor. There's something for everyone and some great prices. This Santa would be a perfect centerpiece, priced at $24. I used a similar one from Fitz & Floyd that was actually a cookie jar in a recent visit to the Charity Guild and a table setting. And here we see some metallics incorporated into the angels and the Christmas theme. Another tree topper for $17. So many ways that you could create a beautiful centerpiece with this. And it's even embroidered. More Mark Roberts fairies. And this one has some of the warmer colors along with the traditional. Such an interesting decorative addition. Metallics are popular in holiday decor. We usually see gold and silver. How about copper? It brings a warm, cozy vibe to your holiday decor with a regal look. This is also an angel tree topper that works as a decorative element. The copper is a great addition to brown and ivory. More traditional colors, Fitz & Floyd platters, holiday dishes, and lots of linens. And of course, some vintage glassware. We'll have a closer look at these dishes. Always turn it over and look at the back stamp. All the trimmings, holly, made in Japan. Some Mikasa serveware. I like that they have a lot of these serving dishes with this pattern. And you'll notice they are layering this. It creates an interesting look. Complete with a coffee pot, hard to find in any pattern. A private label china pattern. The holly was made for Macy's department store. It is still a current item, made in Japan. You can find it on their website, $440 for 12 pieces. Sometimes it's on sale during the holiday season. They have 48 pieces here at this consignment store for $499. I'm eyeing this table runner made by Lenox, priced at $22. I will take this home, but I'm waiting until a lot of the items sell so that I don't have to move everything. It will eventually present itself. Santa with a top hat from Mark Roberts, priced at $179. Can get some ideas as well for centerpiece and great serving dishes. Some familiar patterns here. All roads lead home at Christmas. This one is all about the birds, perfect for the winter season, priced at $24. And I'll tell you more about this pattern and great serving dish. Lenox Winter Greetings debuted in 1995. It features wintertime backyard birds. And with the dinner plates and accent plates, we see quite a variety of them. These are some additions to your pattern, priced at $24 for this covered dish, and they have a few more pieces. Great to add to your collection. This Lenox pattern is not as popular as their holiday and had a rather short run. I'll tell you about the history. Lenox makes more holiday patterns than any other China manufacturer, with Villeroy & Boch and Mikasa being close seconds. The Holiday Nouveau Platinum pattern was short-lived, made from 2005 to 2006. The sugar and creamer set reminds of Bordello Pinheiro, but it's actually, surprise, from Cracker Barrel. You never know what you'll find here. That's a good-looking set. And we find more of the Winterberry pattern from Pfaltzgraff and the very popular Spode Christmas tree. This one's brand new in a box, priced at $37. And be a great addition to your pattern. And here's that back stamp, made in England, which means it's worth a bit more. Today, it's made in China. Fitz and Floyd. And another piece from the Spode Christmas tree. I actually purchased this brand new in a box for $15 and gifted it to a friend. Lenox makes more holiday patterns, but Spode Christmas tree is the #1 selling holiday pattern in all of tabletop. It was created in 1938 by Harold Holdway for Spode, a company that dates back to 1770 with English potter Josiah Spode in Staffordshire, England. This tree is popular with the shoppers. We find lots of vintage ornaments. In previous years, they had lots of Christopher Radko. I'm not seeing as much of that, but with the vintage ornament craze, this is probably a better find, and the prices are very good. And these ornaments are $3 for the trio. And there's a Gorham crystal heart made in West Germany hiding behind it. And if that's your breed, this vintage ornament has a tassel. The prices are great, $4. You would pay a lot more at an antique store. Some garlands. There's some great finds. Most of these ornaments sold rather quickly. And I wonder if any of you collect the Hallmark keepsake ornaments. I know sometimes they can go for big bucks on eBay if there's something that's more rare. They have quite a few here. And that Santa for $15 is a great find. That sells rather quickly too. They have bins and drawers full of the keepsake and lots of holiday Barbies. For the collector, that would be a great find. And some of these are dated, but it probably doesn't matter if that's something you're wanting to collect. And they're brand new in boxes, which also adds to the value. This is from 1998 and is part of their membership, priced at $4.50. The Folk Art Santa. I like that they have the upcycle here with some creative packaging of ribbons for $3. It could go in your gift wrap station. Some tea towels. And Martha Stewart is well represented with a tree skirt that is brand new. Perfect for that white Christmas. Affordable nutcrackers. And lots of silver bells. These are sold as one lot. You could even use those for place card holders. $8 for a nutcracker, that's an affordable way to decorate. And they even have a very unique piece here that is well priced. This battery operated $27. You get the whole village. A display that brings calm and joy to your everyday. And a familiar ironstone china. I'll tell you more about the history. It was produced in Staffordshire, England by Johnson Brothers. A cozy winter scene and transferware based on a hand engraving. We find out all that history by looking at the back stamp, which is a roadmap to the history of a piece. It is Heritage Hall made by Johnson Brothers. And this dinner plate is based on a Georgian townhouse, popular design found in many eastern cities toward the end of the 18th century. This was produced from about 1969 to 1985, and the pattern features American colonial and pastoral scenes. You'll see lots of shades of blue, brown, and sometimes we find a red. This is hand-colored transferware with lots of great information on that beautiful back stamp. Each piece in the dinnerware set depicts a different building or landscape. This one looks quite familiar. If we turn it over and look at the back stamp, it is based on a French provincial building, typical home of the Vieux Carré, which, as we know, is the French Quarter in New Orleans. A woodland-themed tree. And we see more of the transferware. This oval platter is part of their plantation series. It's also nice for displaying, not just for serving. A reindeer from Annalee. I've not seen one of these before. I wonder if they have a pair. Spongeware for casual dining. And Santa with his skis. These items sell rather quickly too. And this would be great for casual dining if you're looking for some breakfast dishes. Reminds of a snowy Christmas. Lots of joy over here with some natural elements. A frosted tree. Would go well with the farmhouse look. And I like shopping a store like this. It's not a box store. You find a variety of items, many different styles, and often some vintage pieces. I like those metal trees. Pillows, and from FAO Schwartz. This table runner is a great find. Brand new, great for gifting, and it goes fast. $14. You can't beat that price. I'm sure it went for a lot more originally with the retail price. And yet another look with some McKenzie Child's inspiration and buffalo check. This Santa sells probably within 5 minutes of the doors opening. Santa with his bagpipes. Priced at $249 with the original box, which does add to the value. You probably recognize the signature McKenzie Child's pattern with the black and white checkered design. It was started in 1983 by Richard and Victoria McKenzie Childs in Aurora, New York. They first started selling their products at Neiman Marcus. I remember seeing that in the 1980s and 90s. This Scottish Santa is brand new in a box, $249. Black and white is popular for the farmhouse look. This lantern Could be used for many different seasons, priced at $44. And you can add something different inside. I like the snowman. It's a great addition for the winter. The Santas with their tartan plaid. And the red truck is often a symbol of the retro Christmas, sometimes farmhouse. And they have such a great grouping here of that look. You sometimes forget you're in a resale store. It's hard for me to walk into retail stores now because the prices are so much higher, and they do such a great job with their displays. I would much rather add to my decor and gifting here. This is brand new from Belk, priced at $29. The gnomes also go with the farmhouse look and the red truck. And you can even add some accent plates. We'll head over to the classic Christmas now. In this section, we have the large cubbies, the holding area during the holiday launch, and these will fill up in minutes. Some of the best deals are in this space right here. Let's have a look. This is truly the area of hidden gems. A great collection of Santas, even with the Santa art, the train, and my favorite Waterford crystal. And some wonderful nativity sets. One that is going home with me today. Brand new in boxes. This is a harder to find ornament. One that you rarely see. Occasionally we have the Waterford case crystal ball ornament, but this one is impossible to find and sells rather quickly. And it sparkles. Anything with color is hard to find with Waterford crystal, and when you do see it, it's usually high priced. This beautiful ornament has diamond cuts. It is cased crystal, and at $44 is a great deal. Brand new in a box, the Waterford fleur-de-lis ornament. Priced at $29, originally from Dillard's. I see that yellow sticker. They made this in quite a few colors, and here they have the clear and the red. And it has a jeweled ornament hanger. I believe these retailed for $65 originally, quite a few years ago. A Waterford crystal cake pedestal for $79. And more Waterford. And one of the best finds of the day, Lismore champagne flutes. An unbelievable price. That's the #1 pattern across all of tabletop. Amazing deal. A fantastic find in the world of Waterford crystal. The Lismore pattern was designed by Miroslav Havel in 1952 and has been the #1 selling stem pattern across all of tabletop. Retails for $110 each. These are $59 for 5 champagne flutes. The additional 20% off today makes these even better bargains. The Waterford crystal 10-inch archive bowl, brand new in a box, is $129 less 20%. It's the perfect centerpiece, just add ornaments. My friend Michelle is taking this home today. The nativity set is the reason for the season. And this one has my interest. It is from Home Interiors. My mother sold home interiors in the 1970s. It's well priced at $22 less the 20%. We'll turn it over and look for a back stamp, which we find along with the Homeco sticker, made in Taiwan. Some angelic additions. And the Holy Family. Glory to the newborn King. We find some more Waterford crystal. A clear fleur-de-lis. They have a pair of these. And Marquis by Waterford, Brookside champagne flutes. Perfect for any celebration and especially New Year's Eve. One of my favorite finds of the day, a true hidden gem, a Waterford crystal biscuit barrel. From about the 1960s or early 70s, it has an old sticker, Republic of Ireland. $59 less 20% with the original box and the booklet. This tells all about how to care for your Waterford crystal. It's like looking at a piece of history. The Waterford Crystal Biscuit Barrel is one of my favorite tabletop essentials, and this one is very well priced. For the holiday season, I like to remove the lid and place candy canes around it. You can also gift this filled with your favorite chocolates, wrap it in cello and a ribbon, and you've got a great gift. They have some of the best deals on Waterford Crystal and James Avery jewelry in the front case. They have quite a few retired pieces, and with the additional 20% off, prices are incredible. An instant collection with these brass beauties. You could build a tree around this collection of ornaments for a classic look. There is a frenzy, and the shoppers delight in their finds. I would love to see how they take these home and incorporate them into their displays and perhaps even some gifts under the tree. And some festive table additions. I enjoyed meeting viewers who came from all over to shop the Christmas launch. And also Lori, a viewer that I met for the first time, and she was friends with my Uncle Mickey. That was a sweet surprise. And of course, the delicious cookies. It is definitely worth a trip for the deals. You can follow me on social media for their next holiday launch, and they're adding things daily. You'll want to make a trip in and find some last-minute Christmas decor, some great gifts. What a fun day this was with my friend Michelle. She took home quite a lot of the Lenox winter greetings and Waterford crystal. So glad you joined me today for Hidden Treasures Consignment's holiday launch. We found some great items for decorating, gifting, and entertaining, and a favorite holiday pattern. Thanks again for joining Lady Mary Beth. Elevate your everyday with consignment shopping.